Hello everyone, I'm Andrea and I'm here with Sherry Tolbert, and today we'll be talking about the new tax code's impact on divorce. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, I love the article you sent me today on the impact on divorce. Yeah, we hope nobody's getting divorced, but if you are, and if you're not, it's just an interesting thing. Yeah, but if you are, it's important to know. Previously, what the rule was whoever was this, we're just going to call it him and her just for ease, or let's say the high income taxpayer. Let's do that. The high income taxpayer typically had to pay alimony to the lower income taxpayer. So the higher income, it's hard not to say he and she, the higher income taxpayer got to deduct that on their tax return, and the lower income taxpayer paid tax on that alimony. Well, this new law has said that that's over, and the higher income taxpayer won't be able to deduct it at all, and the lower income taxpayer won't have to pay tax on it at all. So yeah, it's interesting. So really, as long as everybody's thinking, the attorneys should be having the conversation and still be working to make it fair, but taking that into consideration, that those deductions or that income tax won't happen. So it would be a conversation more than anything, and just probably one more very many points of negotiation.
Yeah, of course.
I have run across divorce decrees before that don't handle, well, it might not handle alimony, but if there's no alimony, they might not handle the tax situation at all. And it does matter to get, for the attorney to go through and say, okay, this is how it's going to go on the tax return, because it matters to both parties. And so it's just an important thing to understand.
Yeah. Is there going to be any other changes, for example, child tax credit or something like that?
What that would be affected by that?
Yeah, by the new tax law.
Yeah, well, the child tax credit is much higher because they've taken away the exemptions.
Okay.
Those dependent exemptions don't exist anymore, but the child tax credit frequently is almost twice as high as the deduction that people were getting before from that. So, so that should be fine. I don't know if I guess the higher income taxpayer, if we're back on the divorce thing, the higher income taxpayer could, depending on the amount of income, could be limited out of some things.
Okay. Because
not able to reduce the income. So that's a good point. It might affect other pieces of the return that hadn't been thought of. Yeah.
Do you think there's anything else that is important for people who are getting a divorce to know about? Anything else about the new tax law affecting it? Like high level of importance.
Yeah, I don't know anything else specific, but I do think that it's really important if you're in a situation, or if you have a friend that's in a situation, or a sister or a brother that's in a situation like that, to get them to get good tax advice, to run through what would the return look like if this happened, and if that happened, to have a few scenarios in mind, so that when they're in that heated negotiation time, that they've got a few choices and they know what that means to them, because most of the time people don't know what it means to them. They find out when they file their tax return, and it's not really the best time to do that. But child custody, all those things need to be run through a model, so you can see what your numbers are going to be.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's good questions.
If you have any other questions, or have more questions about the divorce,
or
let
if you
us
have topics that you like.
or topics you would like us to discuss.
Yes.
Feel free to leave them down in the comments, and we'll
Thank you. And we'll join us next week.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.